Welcome to Muncie Performance RC for Tuesday night club racing. Can I get a yeah? Yay! Okay.
Paul Brummett.
We need everybody to
1
cross
minute
the
to the
line.
start of the race.
Looks like we might need a couple marshals out there. If anybody wants
James
to volunteer.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Can I get everybody to stop for a second? And I need Tom Sears to cross the line.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay, so watch that bottom one.
"15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5. Tom Series.
Start your practice laps, fellas. First race going to be 17.5 stock buggy. We're going to have Tom, Paul, and James racing. James is running the white car, Paul is running the green car, and Tom is running the red car. Here we go, guys. You're on. Paul's on the clock. James is on the clock. Tom's on the clock. And here comes Paul. Paul is on. James' first lap, 17.9. Adjustment plus 1 lap. Okay. Tom's still not picking up. Anyway, James is on a 17.511 pace, and Paul is on a 16.512 pace. Tom is on a 25 or 30 minute pace.
Yeah, 25 laps in 30 minutes.
25 laps in 30 minutes. James just ran a 17.7 lap. Paul's best is a 17.98.
Paul's
got Tom. It picked it up that time. So that's that big white. James is currently leading the race on a 16.506 with Paul running second on a 16.518. Tom's still having a few little problems. Marshall up here in the front corner. Still didn't pick it up. I'm not going to know how many to add.
Don't worry about it. At this point, everybody's making the main.
True story. James is still on a 16.507. Paul is currently at a 15.5 flat.
Can I try?
James still has a fast lap of the race at that 17.7 on his very first lap. Oh, Marshall on the track up here in the front corner.
Too much break.
45 seconds left.
Looks like everybody's still running real smooth.
30 seconds left.
I was dead. It's dead. Pick it up. It's dead.
25 seconds left in the race.
Yeah, no go.
James still has the fast lap,
15 seconds left.
17.74.
Pull the trigger. Hey, does it sound when you pull the trigger? Is the motor spinning? Okay.
5 seconds.
Pinion came off. You said pinion came off.
Keep racing till you hear your name.
Yeah, he's got it.
James, call it done.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going, Paul. Keep going, Paul. Keep going, Paul.
Keep going, Paul.
Come on, Paul. Keep going, man.
You can do it, buddy. You can do it.
Don't think about everybody watching you and every little mistake you make here. Don't even worry about that.
We saw that.
Paul Brummett done. All drivers are finished.
There we go.
The race is
Everybody's done with the
completed.
race.
So
Can we get the track blowed off? And stadium truck is next up. Okay. We need our drivers from that last race out.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Marshall,
Baby Ruth,
as well as
Mike
a couple
Ruth.
volunteers.
Joey Walker. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
Can I get one more volunteer, Marshall,
Tom
please?
Stewart.
Anybody? One volunteer right here in the middle. If I can get one volunteer.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
I need one here in front of the Hootie sign, please. Thank you, Hawkeye.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right. Hawkeye's making his way out there. Here comes it on. Mike's on in our mini truggy class. Tom's on. Whoever's in the pink, no. It picked you up the first time, but it didn't get you that time. It got you that time, Joey. So, I don't know. Everybody's on the clock. Everybody's got a lap in. Taylor went 18.3. Tom 21.2. Joey 21.2. Mike 20.9. Taylor just went 17.533. New fast lap for the race here. Mike just laid down a 15.612. 15.6. Help. Joey hit the no-no pole. I don't know, Joey. That pink with the blue writing on the side, it's giving me like marshmallow packaging issues. Now I want s'mores. Now. All right, Taylor just put in a 16.867. That's fast lap in the stadium truck. He's on an 18.511. Joey on a 14.512. Tom on a 13.501. That's your stadium truck runners. And Taylor just went 16.8 that time by. So that's 2 down, 3 to go. Mike is on an 18.5 flat in mini truck. Joey just ran his fast lap there, 18. Well, backed it up. He went 18.6, then 18.2. And Taylor just went 16.4, new fast lap for himself right there. That is the fast lap of the stadium truck group. Mike has that 15.490 set back on lap 5. That's fast lap overall. All right, we are 3 down, 2 to go. Taylor on a 17.5 flat. Joey 15.516. Tom 13.506. Mike in mini truck 18.511. Oh, watch out after the stadium jump. Right there. Sounds like Taylor's truck had a little Taco Bell before the show. It's the double-edged sword. You need the grip to get the power down, but it'll kill you up on that tabletop. Yep. That was a nifty little recovery there, Tom.
Yeah. 45 seconds left. Seconds
30
left.
seconds to go. Taylor still out front, 17.5 flat. Joey, 15.508. Tom, 12.503. Mike, 18.516.
$15 seconds left.
Keep running until you hear your name.
Joey Walker done.
Taylor, keep going. Taylor, keep going. Taylor, keep going.
Mike Ruth done.
Joey finished in a 15.503. Mike finished 18.512.
Done.
Tom goes 13.517. Waiting on Taylor. Taylor on the line here. 18.514.
Baby Ruth done.
There we go.
The race is completed.
Put him down. Come on out. Marshall Stock Wheeler. Stock Wheeler, you are up. Wheeler, Wheeler, chicken dealer. Not a lot. How you doing?
I'm home on Tuesday.
There you go.
But you're going to phone with me next week, ain't it?
Yeah. I was flat surprised when I drove in and saw all the cars here. I thought it was going to be a ghost town.
Come in earlier. I got a couple parts and went home at 8 and was like, I just want to go first. Go, just go.
I've gotten used to you not being here.
Yeah. I'll be here this week. I got it. Something in the middle of the next week, but other than that, I need to be here. I got to go to PA, Maryland, New York, and then West Park, Virginia Beach. Former team. So
Nice.
Stuff I and
Well, at least when you're in Virginia Beach, you can get some good seafood. There you go. So she's going to hang out on the beach.
I told him the guy, customer Jordan, he's a super cool guy. He said, my wife democratically says, I don't think she's going with me to your place. He said, you make mom happy, you're happy, I'll be happy.
Mike Ruth. Paul Brummett. 1 minute to the start of the race. Pat McCreary. James Collett. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Seconds to the start of the race.
I need my Marshals.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
I can take one more, but I can run with this if we have to. All right. All right. When This pair gets over here. Here comes. Ball's on. Pat's on. James is on and Mike's on. This dude just put an LS turbo on a jet ski. All right, first lap's around. Pat, 15.670. Mike, 15.674. That's 0.4 of a second on that first lap. James, 17.508. Paul, was a 17. Oh, I'm sorry. Paul's first lap was an 18.7. James was 18.1. I got looking at the wrong stuff. And 1 minute in, we got Pat on a 20 and a 5.13. Mike a 19 and 5.07, 1.5 back. Paul on a 17.502, and James on a 17.508. Just 1 second between those two. Oh, Mike on his lid here. That's going to open up that gap now to 4.5 seconds. Pat had just ran a 15.640. James just did his fast lap, 17.389. Pat does it again, 15.445. Oh, and our leader gets it wrong over the kicker. Getting a little greedy. James again, fast lap for himself there, 17.086. 17.057 that time, just a little bit faster each time. Oh, help, help. That was our leader again. Well, we'll see here. Mike didn't have a great lap that time either, so he's 1.2 back now. So Pat on an 18.504, Mike 18.508, Paul 18.514, James 18.516. Right now, 3.2 seconds separating the field. Leader getting by Paul down the backstretch there. That backstretch is fun to watch the rubber band. Nice save. Mike has taken over the lead now. 18.503. Pat dropped back to an 18.507, 2.7 back. Paul on an 18.513. James 18.517. Still only 8 seconds separating the field here. 1:55 to go. Up next will be Pro 4, the Milk Jug Derby. That's what it sounds like, a bunch of milk jugs banging together out there. 1:35 to go, 1:35. Mike's still holding a 1.8 second lead over Pat. That gap 1.9 at the line that time by. Oh, and there's our leader on his lid getting onto the backstretch. So Pat's got it down to a second, but now with Mike going to have a long lap here, that should put Pat back to the point. And it does, 2.6 seconds back to Mike now. Paul just 1.5 off of Mike that last time by. 1.4 now. Again, the whole field less than 10 seconds apart.
45 seconds left.
All right, 35 seconds to go. Pat still has that fast lap, 15.445. Set back on lap 5. Mike's 15.674 on lap 1 was his fast. James just put in his fast right there, 16.922. Paul's got a fast lap of a 16.688.
15 seconds left. Pat McCreary done.
Pat
Mike
finishes
Root done.
18.501. Mike goes 18.504.
Paul Brummett done.
Paul finishes 18.517. James going to finish
All drivers are
18.516.
James
so
Collins done.
everybody finishes with 18
race is
laps there.
completed.
Good race, fellas. Good run. All right, Pro 4. Yeah, we need to get the track bone off if we could, please.
One minute to the start of the race. Mountain Man. Steve Thomas. Tim Bannon. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Conley Waters. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
Still need Caldwell and Hawkeye to get checked in here.
"15 seconds to the start of the race. The Godfather. Hawkeye. Less than 5.
All right, I got everybody checked in. Here comes Tone. Luckily for Conley, he was not on the clock yet. Oh, he's just lining up waiting to take out Bannon. There we go. All right, 1 minute down. We got Bannon out front on a 17.501. Waters on a 17.516. Hawkeye 15.505. Chad 15.506. Steve 14.516. And Tim on a 13.517. All right, 145 down. Conley now to the point, 17 to 512. Bannon 16.503, 3.2 back. Then Barton another 2.5 back from there on a 16.511. Steve on a 15.518. Hawkeye 14.503. Caldwell 14.504. Just a half second between those two. All right. Conley and El Baño. Ooh, El Baño stuck her in the toilet right there. For those of you that speak a little bit of Spanish, Porquino Spanish, you'll get the joke. For those of you that don't, see me after class. Conley, 16.5 flat. Chad, 16.504. Bannon, 16.505. That's your top three. Then it's Thomas, Caldwell, Kirby. Conley gets it wrong there on the backside. May drop him behind Chad here. Don't know. They're getting caught up here with Hawkeye now. Barton to the lead now by less than a tenth. Still trying to get around Hawkeye. Conley and El Baño just going at it. All right, now Chad out front now by 2.2 seconds. Hawkeye, he'll pay you later. Yeah. 1:15 to go, 1:15 to go. Fast lap of the race does belong to Bannon, 17.324. Steve just ran his fast lap, 18.960. One to go, one to go.
"45 seconds left. "30 seconds left. "15 seconds left. The Godfather done. Hawkeye done.
Oh.
Steve Thomas done.
All right.
Common
Hawkeye done
Waters
12 and a 508. Caldwell 14 and 5 flat. Thomas 15
All
504.
drivers are finished.
Bannon goes 16 510. Conley 16 502. And Chad TQs at a 17 514. Chad runs his fast lap on the last lap there, 17 223. All right. Put him down. Come on out, Marshall. E-Buggy is up next. It definitely goes a little faster. That's probably 150, 180 grams of weight off the top.
1 minute to the start of the race. Joey Walker. Tom Series. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Paul Brummett. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Brandon Odell. Less than 5. The Godfather.
All right, I got everybody checked in. Let's get this thing started before y'all kill each other. Tom's on. Paul's on. Tim's on. Joey's on. And Brandon's on. Everybody's on the clock. First laps around, Joey was a 17.6. Paul was a 20.2. Brandon a 19.9. Tim a 19.9. Tom had a rough first lap. 35. All right, 150 in. I got Joey on a 17.506, Paul on a 16.504, Tim on a 15.502, Brandon 15.505, and Tom on a 13.519. $2.14 down. $2.40 down, $2.20 to go. Joey out front, 17.506. Paul, 17.518. Caldwell, 15.513. Brandon, 15.515. And Tom, 13.507. Watch out getting onto the front stretch. That's Caldwell on his lid. Odell just ran his fast lap of the race there, 18.7. Joey has a fast lap overall, 16.928. Paul's got a 17.1. Brandon at 18.7. Tim's got an 18.1. Tom a 19.8. We got a minute 20 to go. Joey on a 17.506. Paul 16.505. Brandon 15.512. Tim 15.516. And Tom on a 13.522.
$45 seconds left.
Right now, Joey walking away with this one. He's got a lap and a half on Paul in the 2 spot. Brandon another 11 seconds back
left
from Paul. Caldwell 4.5 back from there.
$15 seconds left. The Godfather done. Tom Series done. Joey Walker done.
Waiting on Paul and Brandon.
Paul Brummett done.
All right, Joey finishes 17.507. Paul goes 16.516.
The race is completed.
Gotta get the track bone off. Thank you. Caldwell 15.507. Odell 15.509. Series 13.514.
No way.
Yes way. All right, we'll get some glue on the track. Get her set up for the mains here. Yeah, just mains the next. Yep. All right. Mains are posted. Mains are posted.
Marshals to the track and racers to the track. 17.5 stock buggy. Up next. In 1 minute. Now, thing to remember.
One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
Joey.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
So have you heard this joke? So one day, a guy was out ice fishing, and he gets out and he starts drilling his hole, and he's fishing, and he's getting ready to put his pole down in the water, and he hears this
15
voice.
seconds to the start of the race.
There are no fish under the ice there.
Oh, God is speaking to me.
Less than 5.
So he gets up and he moves his stuff and he starts drilling a new hole and he's about done with the ice. He hears that voice.
There are no fish under the ice there.
Oh, thank you, God. Thank you, thank you. So finally he gets up and goes to a third spot and starts drilling his hole. And he goes,
This is the arena manager. There are no fish under the ice there.
all right, we got racers on the track. Go ahead and heat your tires up.
James Collett. Paul Brummett.
All right, let's just line them up. Tom's having transponder problems. It's going to be James on number 1 and Paul on number 2. Oh, I thought James was going to start from the backstretch. Oh, it starts off by hitting him. Look at that.
That was a high five.
That was this is what's getting ready to come. All right, we got them lined up. Is everybody ready? On the tone. And they're off. Still a close race. Oh, Paul just snuck around on the inside of James. Paul took the lead. First one across. .898. Is that the distance? All right, James has took back over the lead. His fast lap so far is a 20.0 seconds. And that last lap, Paul ran a 22.6.
Oh!
Whoa.
He was going to give Billy a ball tap on that one. Dude, my wife showed me a video last night. Pitcher got a hot.
Oh, James just got a hold of the pipe just a little
like
bit.
this, and the ball went inside his jersey between the buttons, and so.
James ran a 19.1 second lap that time, and Paul ran an 18.154. Paul is currently running 4.2 seconds behind James. Now down to 1.5.
Paul just ran his fast lap of the race there.
Yep.
17.932.
Paul just ran his fast lap of the race, 17.932. And he is knocking on James's door. Oh, James is on his lid. Paul snuck right on by there.
And he absolutely didn't mean anything with the double entendre about knocking on his back door.
Paul crossed the line with a 17.6. And James crossed with an 18.2.
Like the lady that went to the doctor.
3.8 seconds between them.
Said, "Doctor, I'm having some pain in my butt right around the entrance." And he goes, "Well, there's your problem as long as you keep calling it an entrance."
It's hard to call the race with jokes being told right beside me. Paul's still in the lead. Just ran a 17.6, and James ran a 17.9.
I can't tell right now if Pat's talking about
Still a 4.6 second gap between them.
I can't tell right now if Pat's talking about how big the fish was.
Oh, Paul just rolled over, but got right back on his four wheels.
All right, gap 3.8.
Gap is 3.8 seconds right now. James is getting a little bit closer.
Right now, halfway.
Yes, 3.3 minutes and 25 seconds left in the race. Paul's still running the lead. Last lap was 18.4, and James's last lap 18.7. Paul's still leading it. Uh-oh. Looks like James is on his lid. Letting Paul get a little bit farther ahead of him. Paul's lap time at the line was 17.89. Let's see what James is.
We're going to have a long lap here.
Yeah. 22.6. 8.7 seconds between them.
So, you see on the very...
All right, James just ran his fast lap of the race at 17.39.
And that's fast lap overall.
Fast lap overall of the race, too. Paul still has a pretty commanding lead, though. Paul's last lap, 18.2. Let's see if James picked up any distance. His last lap, 17.7. Still 8.0 seconds behind Paul.
running really close lap times right now. James's last lap was 18.3 and Paul's was 18.2.
.45 seconds left.
James ran another good lap at 17.7.
30 seconds left.
Still has a long way to go, though. And 25 seconds left in the race. Oh, James is on his lid.
.15 seconds left.
11-second lead right now. It's game over here.
Yes.
I don't think Paul's or James is going to get another lap.
Yep, looks like Paul's going to get this one.
James, call it done.
11 seconds over James right now.
All drivers are finished. Paul Brummett done. The race is completed.
I usually write down the so the winners.
Okay. Let's blow off the track and get a stadium truck on deck.
Mike Ruth. Baby Ruth.
All right, I'll need a couple volunteer marshals. Help me out. Help me out. There's one. Thank you, Steve.
One minute to the start of the race. Tom Series. Joey Walker. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
Hey, Chad, I tell you what, if you just want to come down here, we can go with 4. Yeah. All right, line them up.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Baby Ruth on the 1. Well, actually, we're going to put Mike out front because he's going to take off faster than you guys could ever dream of. So we'll just go ahead and put Mikey on the 1. Taylor on the 2.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Joey on the 3. And Tom. Would you rather be in the back, Mike?
Less than 5.
You do where you want to go. All right. I just figure you've got so much more acceleration off the line. All right. Oh, Conley's going to come out and marshal. All right, we got our marshals. We got our drivers. We got 7 minutes on the tone. All right. Mike and Taylor. Taylor all over Mike here. Actually, and Taylor gets by. Mike makes a little bobble. So this is a little father-son duo. They were not really racing each other, but they're racing each other. Let's be real. So you got a two-wheel drive 13.5. Taylor just brake checked him. All right. Taylor coming around first lap. He's got 5.9 seconds. Well, actually, second lap. 5.9 seconds over Joey, and another 2.5 back to Tom. Doesn't really give me a time difference between. See if I can. Mike's about 1.5 seconds back of Taylor right now. Now it's about exactly 1 second. Oh, Mikey catches the no-no pole. Tom catches the outside wall. Joey takes a nap. And in that, Taylor puts a lap on Tom and about ready to do so on Joey, and he does. All right. So now Taylor has a lap on the stadium truck field. And that was not a pass for position. That was just Tom getting the lap back from Joey. Out front, it is about 0.8 of a second, the gap. It just kills me how a 13.5 motor is that quick compared to a 6.5, 8.5 in that stadium truck, or in 6.5 in that mini truggy. So 13.5 in a stadium truck, the 6.5 in the mini truggy. And down the backstretch, there's not a whole lot of speed differential between them. All right, 3 down, 4 to go. We got Taylor out front. He's got 2 laps now over Joey in the 2 spot. And Taylor just ran fast lap of the race for himself, 16.1. Mike actually does have a 15.5, and Mike just puts a pass on Taylor there. Yeah, Mike had a 15.5 2 laps ago. And now Mike going to be out front by right out of second. So the computer doesn't actually tell me their gap. I have to do a little bit of math here, so that's why you're getting a right at about a second instead of my more precise tones normally. And right there, Taylor just went 15.817. Oh, nice inside pass on Mike. And then Mike puts it in no man's land. Oh, but then Taylor gets caught up with Tom. And Mike gets caught up with Tom. Tom was just making it fair. Oh, Mike gets it wrong over the hip jump. Yeah, you're getting the marbles and there is nothing on these slick tires. All right, we got 2:45 to go. 2:45 to go. And now that gap. 3.7, 3.8 seconds. Watch the backstretch. Nothing coming, Paul. Nothing coming, nothing coming, nothing coming. Nothing coming. And backstretch is clear. Yeah, 3.4 the gap here. It's dwindling now, 2.8. Leader's coming up behind Joey here. Joey gives him no resistance whatsoever. And Taylor gets by Tom. Well, all right, we got 1:50 to go. Taylor out front, followed by Mike. All right, 1:20 to go, 1:20 to go. At the line, 5.2 seconds the gap. right, so we got less than a minute to go. Taylor fast lap 15.8. Mike fast lap 15.5. Joey
45
at
seconds
18.4
left.
and Tom at 19.9. I'll give you the gap at the line here. Last time by it was
30 seconds
about
left.
4 seconds. Now we're at 3.2. 3.2 the gap with maybe 2 laps to go here. Taylor may get
15
one more
seconds
lap.
left.
Not after that. Oh, Mike going to take over the lead. Oh, Taylor says, no, you ain't. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I ain't got no brakes.
Baby Ruth.
Taylor gets the win,
Mike
followed by
done.
Mike, Joey, and Tom.
Joey Walker done.
So in Stadium Truck, it's Taylor, Joey, and Tom. Help you up. Excuse me, you can't park there.
All drivers are finished. Tom series done. The race is completed.
All right, Wheeler, you are up.
Mike Ruth.
It was a good run, Taylor. Yep.
Pat McCreary. Paul Brummett. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
There's a little bit of grip right there.
30 seconds to the start of the race. James Collett. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right. Line them up, line them up, line them up. We're going to put a Pat on the 1, a Mike on the 2, a James on a 3, and a Paul on a 4. All right. 7 minutes on the tone. All right, here we come. First laps around. Mike, Pat, James, and Paul. Oof. James testing the integrity of the walls. So that gap out front, 1.9 seconds. Mike just ran a 15.636. Pat, 15.688. Paul a 17.0. James an 18.8. Gap out front, 2.5 seconds. Oh, not anymore. Mike on his lid. Pat's going to get by there. So running order back how they started now. Paul gets it wrong up on the tabletop back there. So gap out front, 1.7 seconds between Pat and Mike. James another 3.5 back from there. Oh, Pat gets it wrong on the kicker. So does Mike. They both get it wrong here. All right, well, we just went 3 for 3 on this lap. Come on, Paul, wreck it. Nope, Paul made it through the front stretch unscathed. Way to break the trend, buddy. Yeah. All right. Gap now up to 5.4 seconds. James 2.5 back from there, and then another 1.7 to Paul. And we are 2 down, 5 to go. 2 down, 5 to go. Oh, our leader. No, that's Mike. Sorry, he's in 2 spot. Leader coming down the stairs. Got that. And Pat, actually, the lap before that one was a 15.548 fast lap of the race. James now moves up to the 2 spot, and he had just ran his fast lap 16.6. However, Mike has the fast lap of the race, 15.480, but now he's on his lid, and it don't go too fast that way. Now Pat actually up about ready to put a lap on Mike here. All right. So now Mike gets by Paul. Mike just ran a 15.022 that lap. That is the new fast lap of the race. Pat had a 17.5, so it gives Mike a little bit of space. Keep him away from getting lapped here. Now Mike 1.8 behind James for that second spot. Pat just killing him with the consistency game. James just put in his fast lap there, 16.567, our leader on his lid. So much for that consistency comment I just made. Mike right here on James over that little kicker. Oh, Mike gets into the back of James. They get hooked up. There we go. Yeah, Mike gets by James. And now Pat going to come up and try to put a lap on James here. And James moves over and lets him through. No resistance there. Now Pat going to see if he can put a lap on the field, if he can get up to Mike. We got 2.5 minutes to go. Mike quick down that backstretch. All right. Gap at the line was 14.3 seconds. Then it was another 3.9 back to James and another 6.5 to Paul. Well, Pat having a ratty lap here. Check the gap now. It was 14 seconds. Now it's going to be 10.4. Pat can't afford too many more laps like that, or Mike's going to be right there. And there's Pat on his lid again. All right. So it was 9.5. Now it is 5.2 with 1:15 to go. Oh, but Mike trouble getting on the backstretch. That's going to open her back up. It's going to cost Mike a couple seconds at least here. 6.8, not quite 2 seconds. And Mike, another little issue. Little under 1 to go, 55 seconds.
45 seconds left.
And Pat just put in his fast lap of the race last time by 15.419. Oh, but he's on his lid here. Taylor gets him. All right,
30
it was
seconds
8
left.
seconds. 4.9. Pat's going to get at least one more lap out of this. Mike should get one more lap out of this. Pat could get 2 laps out of this.
15 seconds left.
Mike's on his last lap here. Pat going to get a victory lap here. Pat's on his victory lap. All right, we want to see that
Mike
sick
Luke
whip
done.
over the start-finish jump,
James Call
buddy.
it done.
I got to see that sick whip, Pat.
Paul Brummett
See
done.
if you can put her into the pit lane from here.
All drivers are
Almost.
finished.
All right.
Pat
Pat gets the
McCreary
win.
won.
Mike the 2, James
race is
3,
completed.
Paul 4. All right, up next, going to be Pro 4. Yo. Well, yeah. Yeah.
One minute to the start of the race. Mountain Man, Tim Bannon, Conley Waters, Steve Thomas, Hawkeye, The Godfather. 45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. I got marshals. I got drivers. Let's get them lined up, lined up, lined up. Chad Barton on the 1. Conley Waters on the 2.
15
El
seconds to the
Baño on
start
the
of the
3.
race.
Has anybody ever figured out, does anybody know what El Baño means in Spanish? The bathroom.
Less than 5.
Chad, Conley, Baño, Thomas, Caldwell, and Kirby. You can come up a little further. 6. We can go 8. You guys want to go 8? Well, if we can make it a 17-minute race. All right. All right, Chad getting a nice little gap here on this first lap. At the line, 1.6 seconds. Man in 3, Steve. Oh, Chad, trouble getting on that backstretch. Going to drop him back to 3rd. So now Conley out front, followed by Bannon, then Chad, then Steve. Hawkeye and Caldwell. All right, Conley 3/10 over Ben. Barton another 1.2 back from there. Steve crosses the line in 4th. He just ran his fast lap that lap, 18.9. Oh, Chad making a pass for that 2 spot. Bannon went a little wide. Chad makes him pay. And Barton just ran his fast lap of the race there, 17.1. Bannon still holds the fast lap, 16.8. Conley's got a 17.4 fast lap. Steve, 18.9. Caldwell, 19.4. Hawkeye, 20.2. Chad making a run at the leader here. On to the backstretch, cuts inside, makes the pass stick. Conley gets it wrong over that little skipper. Bannon's going to make him pay. He gives him a shot in the back, though. All right, so lead change goes Barton, Bannon, Conley. And Chad just put a lap on Steve in the 4th spot. Caldwell 5, Hawkeye 6. We are 2:30 in, 3:30 to go. Watch out after the double. It's clear. Oh, watch out getting on the front stretch. That's Hawkeye on his lid. So here comes our leader, crossing the start-finish line right here. Second place right here. And 3.3 the gap. Here comes 3rd. Right there. 3.5 back there. And now Conley just put a lap on Steve. So that wasn't for position, but it is for position. So, Steve says, I want that lap back. And he takes it with the chrome horn, or the polycarbonate horn, I guess. All right. Chad out front, 1.8 the gap. And Conley's fallen another 5 seconds behind Tim. Now Steve is a lap back from Conley. Then it's only 8.5 from, oh, who was that? Let's check that gap at the line. Caldwell last lap was 8.5 back from Steve. Now 10.5. And Hawkeye is a lap, almost 2 laps behind Caldwell. Steve just put in another one of his own fast laps, 18.7. Hawkeye said, screw it, I'm going to just send it in. You know, after watching some of y'all drive, I will never get in a real car with any of you assholes. Not a chance. Especially Conley. He's got the damn number on the door and everything. Shit. Yeah, Conley's running the Dollar General Lee. Oh, our leader's stuck on a pipe. That's going to let Bannon get by. And with less than a minute, this is going to be a big gap to make up here. I think watch out for backstretch, watch out. Oh, okay. Let's check the gap at the line here.
45 seconds left.
4.7 seconds. Bannon's going to get at least one more lap here.
30 seconds left.
They're both going to get 2 laps here. So it was down to 3.5 seconds. Tim just needs to keep it on its wheels here.
Left.
Last lap, leader starting the last lap here. Chad comes by 3.8 seconds back. Bannon needs to just keep it on the wheels here for the rest of this lap.
Steve Thomas done. Tim Bannon done. Mountain Man done. The Godfather
All right,
done.
Bannon takes that one.
Hawkeye done. All drivers are finished. Conley Waters done.
So that was Tim, Chad,
race is
Conley.
completed.
Then it was Steve, Caldwell, and Hawkeye. All right, last race of the night, E-Bug.
Joey Walker. Brandon Odell. Tom Series. 1 minute to the start of the race. Paul Brummett. The Godfather. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, I got
30
everybody
seconds to the
checked
start
in.
of the race.
I got all my marshals. Let's get them lined up. Joey on the 1, Paul on the 2, Timmy on the Caldwell on the 3, Odell on the 4, Series on the 5.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right. 8 minutes on the tone. All right, Paul going to lead the first lap. Joey the 2, Caldwell the 3. Joey having trouble with that. Was that? Joey trouble with that stadium jump in the front. Dropped him back to the 4 spot. So Paul, Brandon, that gap 6.5 seconds already. Caldwell another 2 seconds back from there. Joey a half second behind Caldwell. Oh, they come together getting on the backstretch. Oh, watch the backstretch. Go inside on the backstretch. Inside on the backstretch. All right, it's clear. Watch out after the big double. Watch out after the big double up front. It is clear. It is clear. It's clear. It's clear. All right, we're a minute 20 in. Paul out front. Joey's moved himself back to the 2 spot now. Gap was 9.5 the last time by. We'll check it this time. It is now a 10-second gap. Pretty much everybody just ran their fastest lap. Paul 17.5, Joey 17.9, Brandon 17.8, and Tim had just ran an 18.9 all through there. Tom's fast lap at 20.328 ran right there. So, and Brandon another fast lap for himself, 17.8. And Paul just went 17.4 new fast lap, and that's fast lap of the race. We're 2:15 in, 5:45 to go. Brandon doing the rail grind, can't get off of it. It did get your lap though, Brandon, so. It did, it got your lap. It counted. Five minutes to go, 5 to go. Paul, another new fast lap out front, 17.334. Joey just went 17.348 for his fast lap. Paul getting hung up with Brandon there. and Joey now 8.7 seconds back from Paul. We are not even to the halfway point, though. Help on the backstretch. Got one under the pipe. Go inside on the backstretch. Inside on the backstretch. Stay inside. Marshall outside. Stay inside. It's clear. Halfway. 4 to go. Paul still out front. 8.9 the gap. Back to Joey in the 2 spot. Brandon another 13.5 seconds back from Joey in the 3. Caldwell 4, Tom 5. All right. 2:50 to go. 2:50 to go. Paul out front. He's got that gap now out 16.5 seconds last time by. Joey putting a lap on Tim here. Tom hard into the outside wall there. .220 to go. 2:20 to go. And Paul just put a lap on Joey in second place here. So Paul on a lap all to his own. 2 to go, 2 to go. One 1:30 to go. Paul just quietly picking them up, putting them down out there. At the line, it is 26.079 seconds, the gap. That is a lap and a half. Our leader coming up through traffic now. Or no, I'm sorry, that's Joey going through traffic. Our leader in some pretty clean track right now. That was Joey in a 2-spot. Fighting with Caldwell.
"45 seconds left.
"30 seconds to go, 30 seconds.
30 seconds left.
That's what I said.
"15 seconds left. Joey Walker done. Brandon Earl done. Tom Series done.
Paul takes the win.
Paul Brummett done.
Joey
All
goes
drivers are
2.
finished. The Godfather
Brandon
done.
3.
The race is completed.
All right, guys, we'll get podium picks here in just a minute. I need to get caught up on podium picks, but we'll get them here in just a minute.